Hi everybody, it's Heather from Cottontail Crafts. It is Friday, May 17th. Yes, because I have a market tomorrow in Bible Hill, which is on the 18th. Okay, so I haven't got any filming done this week, but I have been a busy girl. I guess I can show you the order in which I crocheted this week. So the first thing I did was my friend Robin, she came out with another new pattern. So she asked me if I wanted to test it, and absolutely I do. This turned out so adorable, and I don't have any horse patterns, so when she came out with this, I was so tickled pink. So I used faux fur that I bought at Michael's because I needed faux fur for my unicorn from my pattern test last week. So I got a couple of different colors. On that one I used gray, and on this one I used it's like a white brown mix, and it turned out really good. So here is Robin's horse. So I decided to do white parfait chunky. I did the muzzle and the feet in espresso, and then I did the eyes in brown. I had a brown glitter disc, so I just used my discs, and then I put this pretty faux fur on for the mane and the tail. Isn't it cute? She did such a good job. This is similar to how you assemble her dragon, so I had no issues. There was a little boo-boo on round 17, but that was fixed. And I will link the pattern in the description. Please buy from that pattern and don't search on Etsy for it, because within 24 hours of her posting her pattern, somebody stole it and was selling it. So I think enough people reported it that it did get taken down. But please use the link that I put in the description if you want to buy this horse. Please. It's so cute. I just absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. You did a good job, Robin, and thank you for letting me test for you. It's so cute. I probably will make more, but I have a lot on the go. I have 2 potential pattern tests next week. I'm pretty sure I can get them both done because I only have 1 custom order that I have to work on, and I will pump that out today. And it's already paid for, so yeah. Okay, so the next thing I did, this is the tedious one. So I follow them on Instagram. I've been following them for a while, and Pogsy's Place. They recently came out with a critter pack, and I applied to test it, but I didn't get picked, but I knew I wanted to purchase the pattern. So they were running a sale last week, so I bought 3 different packs, but one of the packs is like 12 critter pack. But they come in 3 packs, but I chose to buy 3 of those packs as a bundle. So, the first thing I bought was Little Critters Wild Buddies, and this is a zebra and a peacock. I had to write everything down so I could keep it all straight. So, they're so cute. So, here's my little peacock. And these are all no-sew. I think the only thing you have to sew on is like the beak. And I had to sew on 2 of the stripes. So here's my little zebra. And here's my little peacock. So I bought these because I wanted some more small makes for my markets. I have a good little collection of critters, but sometimes you get bored of doing the same thing over and over and over again. So I wanted to have more littles in my collection. Now these took quite a while to do, and it could be just because it was my first time making them. And I made one, set it aside, made one, set it aside. I made 16 different critters, so I'm pretty sure if I were to replicate these and do like 5 of each at the same time and do like a little assembly line, it would be better. It would be better for market prepping. But this little guy, he took me probably 40 minutes. So for me, not really a good market make because he's so small. I will never get out of him what I want to charge. Most of these will go in my $10 bin. But I think if I do them again, I will make 5 of these, and do like a little assembly line. So this is the Little Wild Buddies critter pack, and this was the zebra and the peacock. And they're really, really, really cute. Okay, and then the next thing I bought was, well, I bought them all at once, but this is how I did them. So this one is a donkey and horse little critter buddies. So here's the donkey, and look at his little tail. I got awful cough this morning. I've been coughing all morning. And then this is the little horse. So cute. These were a little bit time consuming too, but again, if I do them 5 of each at the same time, I would do like 5 bodies, and then I'll crochet the ears on. Like I'll do an assembly line, and it will go quicker. But these are so stinking cute. I think I want to charge $12 for this. I don't know if I'll get it. But I think everything else I can just put in my $10 bin. So cute. I do love them. Okay, so then I have 12 critters left. So you can buy them separately. There's 3 to a pack. But I bought the Little Critters in the Garden 12 pack. Okay, so I bought the 12 pack. But I still wrote down what they are if you wanted to buy them individually. So this one is called the In Flight pack, and it's a little bluebird and a little cardinal, and then there's a little bee. How cute is this? It's so stinking cute. But these are quite small, so I don't know if I can get 10. I might have to do 8 on these, but I'm going to try 10. I'm going to throw them in a $10 bin and see what happens. But this is the In Flight pack, which is part of the 12 pack. So all of these were in the 12 pack, but I'm showing them to you as if you wanted to buy the 3 pack. So that's how I'm going to break it down. So the next thing I did was the Flutterbug 3 pack. And it's a little dragonfly. So you make the dragonfly and then you just crochet the wings on later. You crochet the antennas on. I picked option 2 for all the antennas. They're a little bit longer than option 1. So there is the little dragonfly. Then there's a little ladybug. Now, there's only one thing that irked me with the ladybug, and it was only because, so you make the body, then you crochet the antennas on, and then the wings are crocheted, you set them aside, and then you crochet them in. Well, then you sew these little dots on later, and hers looked really neat and tidy. But on the back side of the wings, it was a jumbled mess because it showed like where you jump to do the different spots. So I didn't like that. So I sewed the wings to the body so you couldn't see the messy backside. So I don't know, like it doesn't say in the pattern like how to really, it just says sew on dots. So I think like a little video maybe on that, because she has videos for other parts of the critters. I don't know if I'll do the ladybug again. I really like Allfromjade's ladybug, so I'll probably just make more of Jade's ladybugs, and I probably won't do this one again. But I wanted to do one of each critter, like I was committed. So, Dragonfly ladybug. This one is stinking adorable. This one is a little firefly. Look at him. Now this was different than the ladybug wings. These ones you actually crochet them on. But I think it's so stinking adorable. I love it. I love it. And like, it was very, very easy. So I definitely would do all these again. So far, I don't think I would do the ladybug again. But this is just my opinion. It might be easier for you. I'm just giving you my vibes on this. On this whole crocheting adventure. So then the next thing was Chrysalis 3-pack. I'm probably saying that wrong, but it's 2 little different caterpillars, and then a caterpillar will morph into a butterfly eventually, right? So then there's 2 caterpillars and a little butterfly. And the wings, you crochet them on later. They're really cute. Now this one I did the first one I did a 5mm hook, and I decided to go down to a 4.5mm hook for everything else. And she's got more patterns than what I'm showing you today. This is just a little sample size, but it's so cute. Like stinking adorable. Okay, so then the last pack I bought, that's part of the 12-pack. It's called a Crawley 3-pack. And it's a little beetle. I love the beetle. I definitely will be making more of him. So a little beetle, a little spider. Look at this guy. And I did put extra eyes on him, which the pattern called for. So there's a little beetle, a little spider, and then it's called a roly-poly. Roly-poly. So it's the same as the caterpillar, but on this one you crochet in the back loops to leave the front loops open, and then you do like rows of slip stitches across his back to make these ridges. Like, it's so cute. I need more practicing on single crocheting the legs on later, because this one is a little wonky. But for my first time, I think I did pretty good. So there's my little 16 critters I did this week, one of each. And I will be making more of these in the future. I have that custom order to do today, and it's for a black cat. It's a cat from a new Disney show, and her daughter's addicted to it. So I said, well, the only cat pattern I have is Allfromjade, and Allfromjade did the cat in black. So I showed her a picture of that cat, and she's like, perfect. Just can you make the eyes purple and add purple accents to the cat? I'm like, no problem. So she paid for that yesterday, so I'm gonna make it today. Why are you whining? You just had your W. Really? No, you gotta wait. I gotta finish filming, and then I'll let you out. All right? So then, I had my live the other night, and I'm really low on my fuzzy bees, so I decided to pump out some fuzzy bees, and I got 2 more done. I decided to put my bee earrings in today. I gotta start wearing my earrings again. I mean, I've made so many of them, right? Start showing them off. So I made 2 bees. I did that during my live, and I do want to make more of these because They sell really well. I sell them for $8 because they didn't sell well at 10. So you just got to play around with your prices, right? So, oh, I got to have a sip of my coffee. Milo, you're being a pain in the butt. You are. You're being a pain in the butt. Look at you. I'll let you in a minute. Relax. I got one more thing to show. Crazy dog. Okay, so I found out a couple of days ago that I'm going to be testing for Allfromjade. It finally happened. I finally got picked to test for Allfromjade. So I'm part of her patron, and I joined the end of February. So I've been in her patron for a couple of months now. I think I applied to test her lobsters and a few of the other new critters that she's been releasing lately, like the fidget toys. But she's coming out with a turtle family, and it's going to be released on the 24th of May. And I will link her shop in the description below, but this turtle family won't be released until the 24th. So next week. And so there's a mama turtle, baby turtles, an egg, and a daddy turtle. And when you applied to test, it said, like, do you want to test the mama? Do you want to test the, like, daddy? Or I don't care. So I clicked on I don't care because I'm just happy to pattern test for Allfromjade. I didn't care what I crocheted. I was just happy. I was happy as a pig in mud. So she picked her testers. I was added to the group chat, and she said that so many people picked the baby that she needs the people who said I don't care to do the daddy. So I did the daddy. And just hold on. I'm going to pause the video for a second because I want to show you the difference in size from the new turtle compared to my favorite turtle, which is Tiana, I believe. Yeah, I think it's Tiana. I will correct it up here if I'm wrong. But let me go grab some other turtles just to show you the size comparison to the new one. So I will be back in a minute. Okay, so I went and I grabbed Tiana the turtle. This is my go-to turtle. I use it all the time. But I want to show you the big turtle first. So this is the daddy version of her new pattern that will be coming out. It's a lot bigger. It's a lot bigger. Now I timed myself. I don't usually time myself the first time making something, but I've done so many of her patterns, and her patterns are very easy to read. So I timed it, and it took me 2 hours and 25 minutes. For the size of this turtle, I think that's pretty good. I'll probably put a price tag of $48 on it. So the eyes I won from Olivia from Chunk Plush Patterns, and these are 30mm eyes. So I wanted to pick out colors that would go with the eyes. So there's a teal, a yellow, and a purple. So I chose, what color purple did I use? I dipped into the last ball of it, so I can't remember, but it's a really light lilac. And then I use peacock, and then I use mustard. So that's the turtle. So you crochet the head, set it aside, crochet the flippers, the hind flippers, the tail, you set that aside, and then you start working on the shell. And then once you get down to the bottom, you just start crocheting the body in. But look at how clean that is. Like it's seamless. And I wanted to do a striped shell. to match the eyes. So it's quite large. It's quite large. And I use Perfect Chunky for the whole turtle. So I went and grabbed Tiana the turtle that I made with Perfect Chunky just so you could see the size difference. And I think I can get this smaller turtle done in about an hour and 10 minutes. And I sell them for $25 for the small turtle. But there's the size difference, quite a big difference, right? And I did do a jumbo turtle out of this pattern. I took it over to Lisa's Floral Shop, but I'm gonna say it's close to this size, maybe a little bit bigger. I wish I had it here to compare, but I don't feel like running over and grabbing it right now because I got to mark it tomorrow. So after I get off from filming, I'm gonna make the black cat. I'll be back to show you the black cat, and then I gotta get ready for my market, which is in Bible Hill, which is in Truro, and I'm hoofing it by myself. My friend didn't get into that market, but I did. So I'm gonna be all alone. I'm so used to having one of my buddies with me. But this is her new turtle pattern, and it was no issues. I had no issues with it. Her instructions are very clear. Now this turtle you do sew the head on. This turtle, the head is crocheted in, and then you secure it when you're doing the frill on the shell. So this one's a lot quicker. This will be my go-to for my market makes. This one, you want a big stand-alone piece to draw the people in. This will be your guy. He's gorgeous. Thank you for letting me test Allfromjade. I love your patterns. Well, everybody who follows me knows I love your patterns. But it's so cute. Look at that face. I love it. I can't keep them all. I can't keep them all. So far, Conan's the only one I'm keeping, but I love that unicorn. I love Robin's horse. I love them all, but I can't keep them all. I can't keep them all. I think this is going to do well, the horse. I have not seen a lot of horse patterns, and it's the perfect size. It's the perfect size. Okay, well, I best get busy. I best get busy making the black cat. Now I don't know what show it's from. I have no idea. I'll put a picture of it up so you can see what it is. But I guess her daughter is obsessed with this cat. So I'm gonna go off to make Allfromjade's cat in black, and I will be back to show you that in a bit. We'll see you soon. Okay, I'm back. It's still Friday the 17th. I got my custom order cat done this morning before I went to work. So I thought I would jump on and show you all my black kitty that I had posted a picture of the cartoon of the cat. And it turned out so cute. Look at him. His eyes look a little crooked, but they are on the same round. But you know when you're working in a spiral sometimes. So this little kitty is Allfromjade. And in her pattern, she shows different yarn types and what size hook she recommends, what size eyes, that kind of thing. So for the Perfect Chunky, I believe she uses a 4mm hook. I used a 4.5. And she recommends 20mm eyes. Well, I chose 25. I like my eyes a little bit bigger. It makes the critters look a little sadder, which I think is cuter. So I did purple eyes, purple glitter eyes. And this is Iris, I think. And then I just used the regular black Perfect Chunky. Isn't it cute? So I showed the customer a picture of the cat, and she loves it. So we're gonna have to arrange a time and place to meet. My dog is down here being a pain in the butt again. Anywho, okay, so it's after supper. I have to do a little bit of cleaning. And then I have a market tomorrow in Truro, which is about an hour and 15 minutes from me. So I think we can set up at 8:30, which means I have to leave my house at around 10 after 7 in the morning. So I'm going to pack my car up tonight because it's supposed to rain tomorrow. And next footage you see will probably be my setup at my market, and then I will be back with market results. So I won't have any more crochet for you because tomorrow will be a jam-packed day and Sunday is my niece's birthday, so I'm going to Halifax to see my niece. So yeah, this is Kelly the kitty from Allfromjade. I will have all these patterns linked in the description below. And again, Allfromjade's turtle, it will be available on the 24th at 10 a.m. Eastern time. So I will link her shop in the description below. And the pattern is called Turtle Family. So yeah, I will link Robin's horse, and all the patterns that I showed today will be in the description. But I just thought I'd jump on and show you my little Kelly the kitty. I think she turned out really cute. And you know, black is not the easiest to work with. But I worked on it in the morning and I had my lamp turned on, so it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. And I sewed the legs on where they dangle. And her tail, you had the option of tacking it up, but I just left it floppy. It's for a 3-year-old, so she'll probably want to hug it and snuggle it, so that's how I sewed my pieces on. But I think she turned out so cute. Might have to make another one, especially if it's a Disney cat. Maybe other kids will notice. Might be popular, we'll see. So I might make another one in the future, we'll see. But we will talk to you soon, and I will be back with market footage for y'all. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you in a bit. So I'm at my market, and it is so slow. Like, it's really, 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 really bad. But I have this photography person set up behind me. And what critter do you think would look good on that stool? I'm thinking of asking her when she gets back if I can take some pictures of my unicorn in front of that lovely backdrop. Like, it's so slow. It's horrible. Like, they did not advertise for this at all, obviously. So I will keep you updated if I can get some pictures of my unicorn on this lovely backdrop. I got to make it worth my while somehow. Get some Instagram worthy pictures. All right, see you in a bit. Okay, everybody, I am home from my market, and it was very, 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 very slow. Come to find out, she had only advertised on Facebook. So there was no signs like out on the roads. And the market was from 10 until 3. And a lot of people started packing up at 1 and going home. I'm lucky. I got some sales from vendors, kids. I had a couple come through around 12:30 and they spent like $63. So I was very lucky. I think I had one sale from actual customers and the rest were from other vendors. But I did pack up early and leave because by 1:45 there wasn't a whole lot of vendors left. So I'm at the point where, well, like, what's the point of staying? I usually don't like to pack up early because I've gotten sales in the last 5 minutes before. But I knew I didn't have to worry about that this time. It was brutal. It was really brutal. But anyway, I wanted to thank Dakota. She's the lovely lady that was set up behind me with her photography. So I will link her Instagram account in the description below. So thank you for letting me use your backdrop to take pictures of my unicorn. It was so pretty, and when I seen the backdrop and I seen the colors that were in it, like, I was just drawn to wanting to put my unicorn on the stool and snap some pictures. So I will post those on Instagram later because they turned out so good. So I'm gonna break down what I sold, and it ain't gonna take very long. I will never do this market again, and I will never do a market with this person's name again. And she's got to advertise other than Facebook. Like, come on. How is anybody driving by the venue supposed to know that there's an event going on inside? Like, anywho, I made a little bit of money. It was totally not worth it because I had to drive an hour and 15 minutes one way. Not all markets are going to be good. And you don't know until you go and try, but yeah, not with this person again will I ever do a market. So the first thing I sold was 2 mini birds, $10 each for $20, and one was a mallard duck and one was a white chicken. Then I sold one of Robin's axolotls for $13. Then I sold an $8 whale and a $15 whale for $23. I sold four $5 octopuses for 20 bucks. So there's my table fee right there. I have to make some more of those because I'm getting low. I sold a stingray for $5, and I sold a duck, no, not a duck, a chick wearing a frog hat for $8. And then around 12:30, I had this really nice couple come up to my table. And he's like, I only have one word to say. Wow. He was looking at all my critters. Like, he was in awe, kind of, which made me feel really good. So they were looking at a bunch of stuff, and they picked out Allfromjade's new turtle that I had just pattern test. So I only made that on Thursday. Sold it today, which is Saturday. So I had a price of $48 on the turtle. And then they bought a $15 whale. So they spent 63 bucks. I I did 63 in square, so that was their transaction, and then I did 74 in cash. So I did $137, which is kind of a miracle because it was so dead. Thank goodness my table fee was only $20 because I would have been really upset if it had been more. And my square fees were 54 cents. So after fees, I made $116.46. Not worth it for that long of a drive. But I'm happy I walked away with $100 because honestly, I think a lot of vendors didn't make anything at all. So yeah, that's it for this week. I have my niece's birthday tomorrow, so I'm going to Halifax. So I won't be doing a market tomorrow. And they move outside, so it was kind of hard not to sign up and do that one, but my nieces are only little for so long, so. I have 2 pattern tests next week. And then I had a coworker request some flowering cactuses. And I seen the ones that Robin did on her channel, so I reached out to her to ask her where she bought them, and she linked me to the Etsy shop, and I bought the pattern. But the pattern is just the flowering cactuses, it's not the pot. So Robin said that she got her pot pattern on Instagram, so I will have to merge those 2 patterns together and pump out a couple of flowering cactuses. But I think I might start one of the pattern tests tonight. And I want to work on those flowering cactuses this week. She wants 2 of them. And then I have my other pattern test, and then I'm going to try to squeak in some other stuff. And that's it. That's all I have for this week. So thank you everybody for watching. I really appreciate it. And we will see you next week with my pattern tests and what else I made. No markets next week. Yeah, I think I'm going to take a break from the markets and build up some more stock. So have a great day, everybody. We'll talk to you next week. Bye.